Heaven has spoken, my beloved, and what has been declared will shake the very foundations of your soul. You are not here by chance. You are not hearing these words by coincidence. This is not just an ordinary message, and you are not just another passerby. You have been called not by man, but by the voice that thundered before time itself began. I, your God, have orchestrated this moment with a precision beyond your understanding. I have drawn you here by divine design, not to simply inform you, but to awaken something within you that has been buried under the weight of silence, waiting, and disappointment. You have cried in secret, asking if anyone sees you, if anyone hears you, if your life still has purpose, and heaven has answered, yes, I have spoken your name in the courts of eternity, before angels and witnesses unseen. I have uttered your name. With power, I've declared that your life carries purpose. I have proclaimed that your pain has not been in vain, and that every tear you thought was wasted has been recorded in my book. You do on listening, you are not forgotten, you are not forsaken, and what I am about to reveal to you will ignite the very core of your spirit. Do not turn away. Do not harden your heart, or let your doubts shout louder than my voice. You have waited for answers, longed for direction, a sign, a breakthrough, and this is it. Heaven's declaration concerning you is not a vague echo lost in the wind. It is a precise word wrapped in truth, and it is arriving in your soul like lightning touching dry ground. I'm not here to repeat old words. I'm here to unveil the mystery of what has already been determined in your favor. Listen to me closely, for the atmosphere around you is shifting even now. I have sent this message through time and space, past every distraction into your hands, because I am not willing to let you miss what I've prepared. You have walked through seasons where it felt like your prayers dissolved into nothing. You begged for direction, but silence answered. You looked for signs, but confusion circled your path. And now I tell you, what felt like silence was preparation. What seemed like absence was divine orchestration. The wait has not been wasted. The silence has not been empty. I was working behind the curtain of your life, aligning the right pieces, raising the right voices, and silencing the wrong ones. I was clearing your path of hidden traps. I was preparing you for a word this holy, this personal. The heavens spoke your name, and with it came a decree that can't be reversed. Not by your past, not by your fears, not by the voices that told you you'll never make it. I know the heaviness you carry. I know the names you've been called. I know the betrayal, the heartbreak, the endless nights of questioning your worth. But I also know the truth that heaven has shouted louder than your doubts. You are chosen. You are marked. You are not what the world tried to make you. You are not what failure whispered in the night. You are everything I designed you to be. And that truth is rising now. You may feel shaken right now, and that's good. I'm not here to make you comfortable. I am here to shake the dust off of your dreams, to awaken your spirit from its sleep. The time for shrinking back is over. The time for hiding in the background has expired. You were not born to live under Theradar. You were created to be seen, to rise, to walk in what was spoken over your life before your first breath was drawn. I know what you carry. The disappointment of promises that didn't come to pass. The sorrow of doors that shut without warning. The frustration of trying and failing and wondering if maybe the best parts of life were meant for someone else. But listen, my beloved, I do not make mistakes. I do not forget what I promised. What I declare in heaven is not dependent on your strength. It is upheld by my word, and my word does not return void. Heaven has not forgotten you. On the contrary, it has been speaking about you, about your next season, about your restoration, about the recompense I am pouring into your life for what was stolen, broken, delayed, or denied. The battle you've been in wasn't to destroy you. It was to prepare you to refine what cannot be bought with ease. You were not meant to be average. You were not designed to blend in. You are my vessel, marked by fire, refined by pressure, destined to carry a glory that only comes through trial. Do you feel that stirring? That is not emotion. That is the sound of your spirit recognizing truth. That is the Spirit of God breathing on dry bones, lifting you again, declaring over you again. You may have given up, but heaven never did. You may have stopped praying for yourself, but heaven never stopped speaking. And now I say to you, rise, rise in hope, rise in belief, rise in expectation, because I am not done with your story. Yes, I know what others have said. We know how they've counted you out, how they walked away when you needed the most, how the ones you trusted misused your heart. But I also know what I have said, and my word over your life drowns out every lie spoken against you. The label they gave you is being ripped off. The shame you've worn like a second skin is being peeled away. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not too late. You're not too old, too weak, to anything. You are right on time because I have spoken. And heaven's word is final. You will see restoration. You will see fulfillment. You will walk into rooms where you were once ignored, and now you will be welcomed, not because you fought your way in, but because I have opened the door. The oil of purpose is on your life. The weight of favor is on your shoulders. And though the journey has been long, the turning point has arrived. So listen closely. Every moment leading up to now has been written into your story for a reason. Every night of silence, every season of struggle, every hidden sacrifice. I saw them all, and I've spoken not to condemn you, but to restore you. I am not just healing what was broken. I am building something new, something unshakable, something eternal. What is coming will not be a repeat of the past. It will not be small or ordinary. It will not be something you can explain. It will be glory. It will be beauty rising from ashes. It will be the kind of redemption that only I can write. And when it comes, you will know. It was never about what you could do. It was always about what heaven had already spoken, and that word is already on its way. Heaven is not silent about you. Even now, the voice of the Most High I see echoing over your life with unwavering certainty. My beloved, I want you to understand something sacred. What heaven has spoken about you is still alive, still unfolding, still carrying the power to transform every shadow into light. I, your God, do not speak in vain. My word is not like man's. It does not fade. It does not change with emotion or circumstance. It endures and it performs what I send it to do. You may have questioned your worth, doubted your future, replayed the pain of past moments like a broken melody. But I, the Lord, have declared something higher over your name. Before you were formed in the womb, I appointed you. Before anyone rejected you, I accepted you. Before life tried to strip you of your identity, I had already written it in the scrolls of eternity. And I am reminding you now, not just to comfort you, but to awaken you. Yes, you, Theon, who has been fighting invisible battles. The one who smiles in public but feels empty in the silence of night. The one who carries disappointment behind determination. You haven't said it aloud, but your heart has cried out, God, do you see me? Have I been forgotten? And heaven answered, you are not forgotten. You're marked. Do not be deceived by the delay. The delay was never denial. It was preservation. It was timing. It was grace protecting you from what looked like blessing, but would have broken you. I was not punishing you when I held certain things back. I was preparing the foundation to carry what I am about to pour into your life. You asked for relief, but I'm giving you resurrection. You prayed for a door, but I'm building you a house. What you thought wassilence was strategy. What felt like rejection was redirection. I've been guiding you even when you didn't feel me. There is movement in the heavens right now concerning your life. Angels have been dispatched on your behalf. Doors are opening that no man can shut. I'm not sending you back to where you were. I'm sending you forward into what has been promised. Do not look behind you. The past cannot compare to what's coming. The pain you endured will not be wasted. The humiliation you faced will be exchanged for double honor. I am redeeming the time. I am redeeming the tears. I am redeeming you, my child. I have seen what others cannot. I have seen the years of feeling invisible, the times you poured out for others while secretly wondering when it would be your turn. I have seen your silent strength, and heaven has not been blind to your endurance. That is why I have spoken a word of restoration over you, a word that will not just encourage but rebuild. There are things in your life that looked like ruins, dreams that collapsed, relationships that dissolved into silence, hope that turned cold. But what if I told you I never abandoned those things? What if I told you I'm breathing into the ashes? That, from what appeared to be dead, I am bringing forth something greater, something sacred, something new. Heaven's word over you is not small. It is not casual. It is holy, and it carries fire. It carries glory. It carries the weight of destiny. I am calling forth your identity, not the one shaped by failure or fear, but the one heaven remembers. You have been called chosen, called righteous, called loved, called worthy. My voice speaks louder than every lie you've believed. Every voice that tried to define you without knowing your soul must now bow to the truth of what I've spoken. Listen now, and listen deeply. You are not behind, you are not late. You are right on time, according to heaven's calendar. The shift you feel, that stirring in your spirit, it's because what has been spoken is now being released. What has been delayed is now being activated. You're standing on the edge of breakthrough, even if you can't see it. You've been faithful with little. You've remained when it would have been easier to run. And now I'm about to entrust you with more. The enemies that tried to crush you will witness your rising. Then a critic that haunted your peace will be silenced. The loneliness that crept in like a thief will be overtaken by the fullness of my presence. I am not restoring you to what you had. I am establishing you in something far greater. What is ahead for you is not a return. It's an elevation. You will dream again. Not cautiously, not timidly, but freely, with boldness, with vision, with clarity. The haze that clouded your mind is lifting. The fog of confusion is dissipating. My spirit is releasing wisdom over you. Wisdom to build, to speak, to move with authority. No longer will you second-guess every step. No longer will fear sit in the seat of decision. You are being aligned with heaven's design, and when heaven speaks, all of creation shifts in response. I am breaking cycles right now. Generational burdens, invisible yokes, patterns of defeat, they end here. They end with you. What tormented your past will not touch your future. What held your family down will not enter your household. I am sealing your lineage with my covenant. Your children, your legacy, they will walk in the overflow of what I'm releasing in you. This is not imagination. This is not hype. This is the manifestation of what heaven has decreed, and it's closer than you realize. You've been praying for confirmation. Here it is. You've been asking for clarity. Receive it. You've been surviving, but I created you to thrive. No more shrinking to fit small spaces. No more editing yourself to make others comfortable. No more wearing the weight of shame that was never yours to carry. I am breaking off everything false. Everything that isn't aligned with what I spoke over. You, the battles you've endured have not made you weak. They have made you ready. And now I am about to do the unthinkable. Not because you deserve it, but because I delight in fulfilling my word. Not because you earned it, but because I chose you. And I do not change my mind about the ones I love. Heaven's voice is still speaking. Can you hear it? It is calling you higher. It is calling you forward. It is calling you home to your true self. There will be evidence, not just feelings, not just hope, but visible, tangible, undeniable evidence that heaven has spoken and that earth must respond. So receive it now, beloved, with your heart open, with your spirit yielded, because the word over your life has already been released, and nothing can stop it from reaching you. What heaven said is final, and what heaven starts, it always finishes. Heaven's word over you is still echoing, still vibrating through time and space, still working behind the scenes of your life. Do not be deceived by what your eyes see or what your emotions whisper in moments of weakness. Heaven is louder. Heaven is more accurate. Heaven sees the end from the beginning, and what it has declared about you is unfolding. Even when the evidence seems small, I, the Lord your God, have not changed my mind. The circumstances that shifted around, you did not shift. My promises, the voices that left you in silence, did not silence my voice. The storms that broke your confidence did not break the covenant I made with you before the foundations of the earth. You are still chosen, still seen, still appointed, still protected. You've been waiting for a moment to make sense of all you've walked through. And this is that moment. Heaven has spoken, and it did not speak pity over your life. It did not speak limitation or scarcity. It spoke purpose. It spoke renewal. It spoke redemption. Every wound you carry is now a portal for my glory. Every scar is becoming a testimony. What once weakened you is becoming the place where my strength is revealed in full. You've asked me why the pain was so deep, why the wait was so long, why the struggle felt endless. And here is the answer. I was not punishing you. I was preparing you. I was shaping your foundation so that it could carry the weight of what's coming. You prayed for elevation, and I began to dig deeper. You asked for greater, and I answered by building stronger. Not one hardship was wasted. Not one moment of despair escaped my notice. I have collected them all, and I am now turning them into fuel for your future. You are not behind. You are in process, and heaven's process never ends in ruin. There are things I have hidden in you, gifts, wisdom, resilience that are about to be revealed. You thought you were weak because of what you endured. But in truth, you were strengthened in ways you cannot yet understand. That storm that tried to crush you, it only trained your spirit to withstand the pressure of favor. That betrayal you thought would break you, it cleared the room of those who could not walk with where I'm taking you. Now hear this with your spirit. I'm releasing compensation for every loss. For every tear, there will be joy. For every closed door, I will open one that no man can shut. For every word spoken against you, I will raise up voices in rooms you've never stepped into that will speak your name in favor. For every day you felt forgotten, I am releasing blessings that will make it undeniably clear heaven did not forget you. Your name has been spoken in places your feet have not yet entered. Your destiny has been confirmed in heavenly places, even when earthly ones doubted you. I am the God who restores time, the God who accelerates destiny, the God who makes crooked paths straight and lifts those who have been cast aside. The rejection that broke you will become the platform that builds you. The delay that discouraged you will be the reason you walk in humility and strength. Thessalence that confused you is now being replaced with clarity. I am surrounding you with clarity, not just in thought, but in vision, in direction, in purpose. You will wake up with a new sense of focus. You will see what you could not see before. You will understand what once confused you, for I am removing the fog of fear and doubt from your mind. I'm opening your spiritual eyes. You will dream again, and this time you will believe it's possible. Heaven did not speak to you so that you would stay where you are. Heaven spoke to elevate you, to raise you up, to change your position, to place you where your voice and your presence reflect my glory. You are not small, you are not random. You were formed with intention, assigned with destiny, and anointed for this exact time. Yes, you are anointed for this, not just for survival, not just to get by, but to thrive, to create, to lead, to rebuild what was broken in others. Because you allowed me to build what was broken in you. You will not just recover, you will restore. You will not just rise, you will lift others. You will not just survive the fire, you will carry the fire. Even now the atmosphere is shifting. I am turning the tide in your favor. There will be sudden movements, divine appointments, unexpected breakthroughs. Do not be surprised when doors swing open quickly. Do not be afraid when the pace increases. You have been made ready in secret, and now I am bringing you forward. You will walk in peace, not panic, in purpose, not performance. You will move by faith, not fear. You will trust, not because everything is perfect, but because you now understand I am faithful even when life is not. And hear me again. What I spoke about you in heaven will not be revoked. No failure is strong enough to cancel it. No sin is deep enough to erase it. No mistake you made is powerful enough to undo what I declared. The blood of Jesus has already paid for it. Your name has already been cleared. Your steps have already been ordered. Your calling has already been preserved. What I have spoken, I will perform. Others may have spoken failure over you, but I have spoken fruitfulness. Others may have spoken endings, but I have spoken new beginnings. Others may have given up on you, but heaven never did, and I never will. So receive this now, not with hesitation, not with fear, but with boldness. You have permission to believe again. You have permission to dream again. You have permission to expect goodness. I am not finished with your story. In fact, I'm just beginning to reveal the chapters that will surprise even you. What is coming will shake everything familiar, but only so that I can establish something unshakable. Your roots will go deeper. Your reach will stretch farther. Your life will overflow with evidence of my word fulfilled. This is not the end. This is not the breakdown. This is the breakthrough. This is the rise. This is the shift. This is the manifestation of what heaven has spoken. And heaven's voice will not return void. The voice of heaven still echoes, clear, unstoppable, eternal. And what it said about you is already in motion. No more delay, no more wondering, no more wondering if your time will come. It has come. The heavens have opened over your life. The divine decree has been issued. The appointed moment is now. I, the Lord your God, have spoken, and what I declare cannot be undone. You have survived the wilderness. You have endured the silence. You have passed through the fire. And now I am bringing you into your promised place. You will no longer live in survival mode. You will walk in abundance. You will not only see the fulfillment of what is spoke, you will live it, breathe it, build upon it, and carry it to others. I've declared you blessed. I have declared you whole. I have declared you chosen for such a time as this. The chains of fear are broken. The weight of shame is lifted. The heaviness of delay is shattered. What seemed like a closed season is now giving way to a divine unfolding. Doors you thought would never open are swinging wide. Conversations you never imagined are being prepared in secret. The very things that seemed impossible will become your reality, not by your strength, but by my spirit. Do you not perceive it? I'm doing something new in you, not a repeat, not a recycled dream, a new beginning, a fresh start, a holy release of what has been held back for this very moment. I'm awakening dormant gifts. I'm reigniting passion. I'm restoring relationships. I'm rebuilding your confidence with heavenly precision. The healing that once felt out of reach is now manifesting. The provision that seemed too far is now surrounding you. The clarity you've cried out for is now unfolding in your mind. This is the glory of what I have spoken over you. So rise up, child of heaven. Step forward into the fullness of your calling. Walk boldly in the anointing I have poured over your life. Stop shrinking to fit old places. Stop apologizing for being chosen. Stop doubting what I have confirmed in the courts of heaven. You are a vessel of my glory, a reflection of my promises, a living testimony of grace, favor, and divine mercy. You were not forgotten. You were being prepared. And now, as heaven watches, as angels rejoice, and as the earth begins to align, this is your time. No more delay, no more hesitation, no more wondering if you are worthy. You are worthy, you are ready, you are chosen because heaven has spoken. If your heart received this word, let it be sealed. Type Amen in the comments, not just as a response, but as a witness to what heaven has declared. This channel is not just a platform, it's an altar of divine encounters. If this message touched your soul, then you found your prophetic place. Remain connected because more revelations are coming. This is holy ground and you're standing on it.